I'm going to be starting to upload twice a week now. Officially, we're back at it. Ladies and gentlemen and everything in between, my name is Matt Paradoxician, and today I'm currently sitting in the parking lot outside the parking garage in Saratoga Springs to tell you, or better yet, show you why it's called Saratoga Springs. So, nestled in the heart of Saratoga, my first two major destinations today are Congress and High Rock Parks, which together house 9 of Saratoga's 20 naturally occurring mineral springs. Now, some of the coolest things about these springs, their rich history. Some of them are as old as the 1700s, but also the variant tastes. While some of them taste better than an average person's tap water, most of them you probably want to stay as far away from as possible. A lot of sulfur, a lot of iron, but today I'm going to try them all. Alright, starting things off, we have Hathorn Spring number 1, which was discovered in 1866 by a workman. I was super thankful because this one was actually offline today, which is a good thing because it's normally very alkaline saline, or in my opinion, nasty. Which brings us to Congress Spring, discovered in 1792 and tapped in 1826. This one was in a cool looking Pantheon structure, which I thought was personally super cool. Unfortunately, it did not taste as good. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Definitely a little metallic, as you can tell by my initial reaction, but that's alright. What surprised me was next door at Columbian Spring, discovered in 1803. This one tasted like water. I am far too tall to use the stairs, so we'll just delve right in here. Damn, that was actually good. I drink that like regular water. Yeah, whatever that means. Anyway. Oh look, it's Deer Park Spring, the one whose water quality is the same quality as the name it was given in 1876. It was named after the deer pen. This one just doesn't look like it's gonna be good. Oh! Worst one so far. Alright, let's go. It is nice to get out and touch grass every once in a while, but I tell you what, some of this water tastes like absolute garbage. Anyway, moving on from Congress Park now, we're heading to High Rock Park because Congress actually only holds 4. And it looks like there's a good 9 total between the two, so I'm imagining that must mean, through mental math, 5 more to go before I head to the next spot. By this point, I've done a fair amount of walking, only to realize that while it's great to touch grass, it's less great to do so on an empty stomach. So I think my next move after these fountains, or springs, is lunch. Side note, just in case you were wondering, there's a grill right there. Walk down past like every nice restaurant in town. I'm starving. So, as I've been talking about being hungry, it apparently turns out that what I was looking at was not a spring, and it was just a fountain for the hotel. So I'm a little bit further down the road than I was meant to be, but that's okay. So it looks like we have 2 here, the Governor and the Peerless, both of which look questionable. Let's try. Now there isn't much information about the Peerless Spring other than that it flows from the other side of the road, but the Governor was drilled in 1908, and both tasted, well... Alrighty, going in. That last one was awful. Imagine this is going to be along the same energy. Let's just give it a shot. Oh god, dude, some of these are terrible. Holy crap, don't drink those ones. guessing you can't actually drink this one. So I'd assume that's what this is behind me. Let's give it a try. There's a little bit of spillage. Let's give it a shot though, anyway. See if I can keep the phone dry. Oh wow. It's the first one I've gone for seconds. That one is straight up like just good water. So the video cut out there because my phone ran out of storage, but I think I've cleared up enough space now. That was the best one I've tried so far. I would actually go back for seconds on that one, as you saw me do. But yeah, there's definitely a better one, which I know there is because I've had it. But I'm trying to find the other, I guess, two, because I've tried High Rock, I tried Governor, I tried Peerless. There's supposed to be two more. So let's see it. Take a look at the map and I'm gonna see if I can find them. All right, so I've taken a seat on this here bench because, as it turns out, right behind me here is Empire Spring, completely unlabeled, found on the side of the road, only because I had a map of the area. So we're gonna give that a shot next. I'm not sure the best way to go about this one. None of them are like disconnected, so I guess it's probably fine. All right, it's solid. There's a little bit of a kick to it, but I enjoyed it. Which brings us to the Old Red Spring. This one was used shortly after the Revolutionary War, and actually it was used as a bathhouse because apparently the minerals in it were very good for your skin. Oh, there's my phone in water. Oops. Weird angle, but let's see if these revolutionaries had any good taste in water. It's all right. Sorry, that was a super awkward angle, but that one was a little bit metallic, so I don't know if that's like high in iron. I guess you'll find out. I don't know. Burger acquired. All right, so stopped by the farmer's market for a quick bite, and I feel very reinvigorated. It turns out when you have one meal a day and that meal isn't until 5 o'clock, you don't feel great. Anyway, I'm doing fine now. I actually acquired some fresh organic strawberries and some locally grown coffee. Brewed coffee? Ground coffee? Huh. Anyway, got that stuff. So I'm heading back to the car because it's time to head over to Saratoga Spa. Alright, with a brand new day ahead of me, it was time to head to Saratoga Spa State Park. But there was a problem. Unfortunately, bone dry. Womp womp. Well, what can you do? On to the next, which is Polaris Spring. And there's not a lot of history with this one, but it certainly was interesting off the side of the road and shooting straight up. This one feels more like a fountain than a spring. Right here. I guess I'll give it a shot. POV, sticking your head in the water fountain. POV, trying not to put your foot in the water. Right in the eye. And unfortunately, a bit high in iron. Did not taste great either, as you can tell. This guy was not on the maps. Gonna try it anyway. You can tell just by that orangey color on the rocks that follows all the way down. This one's gotta be high in iron. Ooh. So I'm just gonna come right out and say it. The majority of the day that I spent here at Saratoga Spa Park was spent tasting some pretty terrible water. But hold your horses, because there's a few at the end that will definitely be worth your time. That being said, Karista Spring is not one of them. Renovated in 2012, this one has one of the strongest iron-rich waters in the world. Doing a little reading here, and I'm a little nervous already because Karista is the Iroquois word for iron. Oh, a bug just flew right in my eye. Anyhow, I'm sure this is going to taste just delightful based on the name and the fact that it keeps sputtering. Ready? Here it comes again. There it is. I can already smell this one just getting close to it. Here we go. Check you guys right. Oh. There's not a doubt in my mind that was the worst one. That was worse than Hathorn #1. And I still have to go to Hathorn #3, man. Luckily, I did get a break from the iron-rich waters at this point, as the State Seal Spring made its first appearance before its more popular location alongside Geyser Spring in the Joseph L. Bruno Pavilion. Alright, We're going in. I gotta get down low. I already knew this one was supposed to be a good one. That's really good. Once again, you can just tell by the color of this guy how much iron's gonna be in this thing. And the sputtering. The sputtering is always a sign for me now. I'm terrified. I'm saying at this point, the next time I taste iron, I'm gonna throw up, man. This is so bad.
And while I didn't throw up, Orenda Spring definitely brought some interesting tastes from as far as 1,000 feet down where it originates in limestone.
You know, I'm getting real fed up with this. That's the orange, that's the telltale sign. This one just smells bad. I'm gonna like stick my tongue in it. I'm not even gonna taste this one. Full scent.
Now, Hathorn number 1 may have been offline, but Hathorn number 3 sure wasn't, and
I can already smell it. I can already smell all the iron. It would not surprise me if this one was coming straight from the highway, to be honest. Bro, I couldn't even sip that one. Holy crap. Hathorn number 3. Not it, my man. Not it. Hathorn number 1 I thought was bad enough. Hathorn number 3 makes me want to yuck. You know?
This is Coesa Spring. My personal favorite. This one was renovated last year to bring back that 1920s house we see, and actually has a little hike to get to it. However, its taste, well...
This one doesn't smell as bad. I didn't even drink it yet. I just got a whiff of it. Maybe it is bad. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Getting near the end of the tour of springs here, and I'm beginning to think I might just not like mineral water. It's entirely possible. It's also really high in iron sometimes. Or sulfur. Ugh.
Now, Tallulah Spring surprised me because it was actually right next to the entrance to Saratoga Performing Arts Center. But it was also offline, so another bust, unfortunately. Which brings us to our very last spring, the State Seal and Geyser Springs, which I actually filled my water bottle with. I didn't film myself tasting this one. This is a public location, so I didn't really want to bug anybody around me. But it was honestly the best one, which is probably why it's so popular. Anyhow, I hope that you all enjoyed the video today. I hope to get back to making some semi-regular content, but I don't want to make any promises I can't keep. Hope you all have a good one. I'll see you next time.